Oh, there. Just give me a second. Turn this off. All right, let me get the game loaded. And oh my! I forgot to set my phone up properly. Okay, I just loaded Twitch, but not in the channel. There we go. Now I can actually see chat. I want to wipe the glasses off. Whew, okay. I think we're good to go. Just one last thing, and you've probably been hearing it all day. For those in the US like myself, go vote. I think you still got about an hour left to get out there. At least that's where it is. That's how it is where I am. Past that, I know this is a bit of a tense one, so I'll say no more on the subject. You've probably been hearing the reminders all day anyway. So, let's see. Last time we were here, I actually do not know what the main plot was next. What I do know is we're up to some antics in the underground. I think I'm in the wrong spot. Where does this go? Oh, right. I think our hideout is down here somewhere. So, we've kind of lost the main plot for now. I don't know what the... Well, we've got what is either a very, very large side quest that I'm doing, or it's something, or it's what I actually am supposed to do to progress the plot. We'll find out when it's over, I guess. Wrong button. Yeah, he's probably somewhere down here. All right, let's get out of here. Okay, like back of Millennium Tower, I think should be the easiest way to where I need to go. Hi, Alex. Ooh, you got a blizzard. I decided in the middle of the day, you know what? It's going to be a weird one. Let's take a walk. Let's go get some pretzels. Which means I walked about mile and a half round trip in the name of getting some pretzels. And then I had to run to catch my bus. Then when I got home, I had to run a bit to go vote. So I've probably done a bit more walking than I really should. Okay, red text I think means revelation here. Is this something I could... I found the revelation. Let's do this. Also, hi, Alex. How was the blizzard?
今天你很漂亮吗？
真的吗？都是因为你啊！
混蛋！居然在外面乱搞，赶紧去死吧！嘿，混蛋！别人同心！
And I thought the guy with the electric alien had it bad. I wasn't expecting an action movie scene. That was amazing. I've been keeping an eye on some of the seasonal stuff from places around work. I don't go too often because it's usually a bit of a walk, and also, you know, don't want to eat too much or spend too much money on that junk. But every once in a while, I like to go to some of the local places, get something during my lunch break. Okay. Back to what I was doing behind Millennium Tower. Yeah. I did get some stuff. I usually go to like Dunkin's at the start of the week, especially how it's getting colder. They have good tea. I tried some of the seasonal stuff. Cookie butter donut might be a bit too rich. Same goes for the peppermint mocha hot chocolate. They do have surprisingly good matcha. Matcha I just recently discovered I actually like. Nice, nice. No, wait, I think I want to go the other way. Huh? Oh! Well, that's actually kind of neat. Sometimes the trains go through underneath. They bothered with that detail. Starting to think I might be gravely confused on... No, because I'm thinking he's not the underground. He's somewhere a little weird low. I think I'm close. Yeah. Like, rule I go by is I like to go to Dunkin' at the start of the week, and on Wednesdays I like to buy lunch. Maybe I will do something else during the week, but I try to keep it to no more than that. It's nice, and remember, I went from unemployed for a real long time, like over a decade, to actually having a job now. So being able to plunk down a couple bucks for a donut every once in a while is just really nice. Oh, wait, I see where it is now. I'm actually pretty close to the funky VR machine. Right. That's where that hideout is, and I think last time we ended on I should return to the hideout. Because that's where the kid is, and that's where the next quest picks up. Unless he went somewhere. Oh dear. Maybe it's in sub-stories. Okay. We might have a slight problem. I might have lost track. There is something up on Pink Street we could follow up on. It's also possible there's just no quest right now and it's actually a later thing. Okay, first let's get out of here so I can check the map. Nope, I gotta stop doing that. Okay, first figure out where Pink Street is. Okay, it's North Pink Street. I'm actually really close. Okay. Hey. There we go. Need to turn the headset up a little. It was weirdly quiet on my end. Anything I could just... Yeah, the garbage can go to storage for now. Hi, Moses. Were you hiding under my bed again? Oh, there we go. I was wondering what happened to Minimap left stick. Oop. Sorry, sir. You're about to take a sign to the every... Never mind. Well, that was short-lived. Yes, you can hit people with people. That's great. Oh, yeah. That's the nice thing. I have a ton of messages in spam that are probably various campaign things. And I bet a lot of them are not the least bit legit. So hopefully that'll stop. I don't think it's you a lot. There's a man who looks like he really wants to be doing this. You know, you think they'd at least do the guy a favor and make the sign just a little taller so you could just prop it up rather than having to hold it like that. Alternatively, I guess he could just hold it a little hot. Just move his hands a little further up it. No crud. Hello, officer. Goodbye, officer. Oi, indeed, sir. Oi, indeed. Am I still being followed? No. I have questions and I don't think I want answers. What the hell is going on here? Why is this thing being suspended in the air on a bunch of chains? Where are those chains going? Sir, what the hell? Oh. What? Need something from me, man? What are you doing here? Oh, well, I'm selling stuff out of this car. Town's gotten pretty crazy lately, don't you think? So I'm taking my shop on the move. On the move? So you take it to other cities then? Nah, I can never leave Camarocho. Try to find me around town when you got a sec. When you do, I'll welcome you and your business with open arms. Okay, but also, why? Like, is it being towed? Is this what we're doing? Because it's just a small space. Instead of just bringing in a truck, we've got a goddamn truck crane. Again, I kind of fear the answers, but I have questions all the same. That's it. You got nothing else to tell me? Just, hi, I'm moving my crane truck around. Okay. I think we've done all we can here. Moving on. Oh. Hey, you're in the way. I think that's Chinese. Doesn't look like he's gonna let me through. Best to avoid causing trouble. Yeah, okay. We know to get in there your character has to be able to speak not Japanese. And I'm pretty sure, well, Sejima was into Clink for a good couple decades, so yeah. So let me see, if not down there, maybe North Pink Street. But I have a feeling when they say, oh, that's Park Alley. But I have a feeling when they say Pink Street, they mean very specifically the place marked. Oh, I was at North Pink Street. Oh, he left, but the... that's going to bug me all night. Just heads up. I might even, later on, finish this. Oh, hello, officer. Goodbye, officer. I was going to say, I might even, end of the stream, just go social media and post. Truck hoisted up on a crane. Why? Whatever we're looking for, I don't fully know. I guess I could check the underground mall again. Oh, quit panicking. I do find it weird the fully charged version of this charge move don't guard break. You'd expect that. Yeah, we could just send a bulletproof glass. We have no reason to carry that around. We need to go. Looks like if we go all the way south, there's a landing underground. If it gets bad enough, I will tab out, find a guide, and look up what I'm actually supposed to do. Do I have anything for here? Actually, Eye of the Dragon sounds like the one to send. Huh. Nico Nico Dogga. There's something in there, but I can't seem to get to it. That's actually a little annoying. Careful back there, Moses. Garbage when I can do that later. Hmm. Scooter about to. Okay. You okay there, Moses? Doesn't seem to be anything for me down here. I guess I could go check the hideout again? Okay, that's an interesting idea. Oh, right, he doesn't have a cell phone. Wait, wrong way. Where I want to go is behind Millennium Tower. As a police officer, we just walk away. Here we are. Weird trio of really fluffy cats in the way to pick up my ice cream. Tuxedo, Ginger, and Siamese type hanging about a transformer. Oh, excuse me. Moses is by the door. That's usually let me out or I start causing trouble. So, just a moment. Hi, Momo. There you go. I was going to say one weird animal sighting I've had was a couple years ago. I went on vacation to a couple spots out in the western U.S. And one morning, I think it was actually the first morning where we were in Las Vegas. We went to a burger, I think it was like, yeah, we went to a Burger King. And when we went outside, there were a bunch of crows scavenging the trash can. They didn't even care when they were there. They just kept digging. One of them, I think, squawked at my sister. Also, a very long time ago at my first job, I once actually got attacked by a bird. I think it had a nest somewhere nearby. It was swooping at me way too fast for me to see it. Actually, one of them was white. Huh. The other thing I had that happened to me once is, my backyard got used as a rest stop by a hive of bees. Just a huge swarm of them took over a tree in the backyard. They like covered a chunk of the fence. It was pretty crazy. Fortunately, none of the pets got stung, though. It did, like... just sort of a gray-blue streak. Yeah, I couldn't see the bird at all. Just barely caught a glimpse and realized, oh, a bird is dive-bombing me because reasons. Must have a nest somewhere. Interestingly, I think that was on like a Friday or so. When I was back the next week, nothing came of it. It never bothered me again. Someone must have got rid of the nest. Like I said, the other one was the bees that took over our backyard for like a day. Huge swarm of them. Dad got a couple cool pictures. But they were like... we basically had a bee blanket over a chunk of the nest. Swarm just buzzing around the tree. Did not sting any of the pets, fortunately, though they did kind of... a group would buzz loudly and fly at them in a kind of back-off motion if they got too close. I think my sister was like calling people to figure out what do we do. Like, any beekeepers want a ton of bees, and just as soon as it... and I think it was like a few hours later, they left. We were just like a rest stop. That was it. Yeah, I think we have to go further up. More recently, I did take a picture of it. It's on social media. There were a couple squirrels in the, guess it was by a church that's next to my job. Oh man, once, just once, I don't know what it is. It was a very large bird, might have been some sort of hawk. Had stopped at a park not too far from my home. Back when I was unemployed, I was walking a bit to exercise. Bunch of people around it taking pictures, including me. I took a picture. Managed to get surprisingly close. It was just sitting in a tree. Eventually, it flew off. Saw it flying around a bit. Don't know what happened to it or how it got there. It's not something you'd normally see out here. Do get a lot of birds around during summer. Also, occasionally they will perch on top of my AC. I have had at least one instance of looking out my window to see a bird perched on the AC peering back in, which is weird. Okay. I think we're lost in a very I'm not going to fix this norm on my own kind of way, so let's see. So things are going to go a bit quiet. Down winter visitors. What I usually see close to home are these very, very, very tiny birds. Basically a little feather ball on legs. They're kind of cute. Okay, so I'll excuse the silence. I'm tabbed out because I have to look into this now. Black sparrows. Neat. Well, let me see. Okay, it looks like we're done for brother and sister summer. Right? That's a later thing. Let me figure out where am I in the main quest right now so I can check that. Chapter 3. Okay, because again, it's been a good while and I am lost in a way I'm not going to fix on my own. So Tiger and Dragon, 25-year blank. Okay. Construction worker named Surumi near M store. So let's go get up to the surface so I can check a map and find M store, and then we'll look around there. That is the most incredibly redundant name I've ever seen. I think I commented on it when I saw it last time. Volcanic Volcano. I know we can actually go in there. M store is probably going to be... Excuse me. Okay, there's M store. It's actually ways north. Oh, I'm actually pretty close to it. Sorry, dude. You? Yep. So that was the Florist of Psy. Hey, what'd you say about the florist? What? Nothing. Nothing at all. I know what I heard. Don't lie to me. Please cut me some slack. Around here, slipping the tongue could cost a guy, well, his tongue or his life. Relax. I ain't no snitch. Well then, if I let you have my secret, do you promise not to tell anyone? I promise. I promise. Won't tell a soul. Okay, I guess I'll trust you. Keeping it a secret is killing me anyway. I'm on a city crew that was doing some work on the manhole over in Children's Park. That's when I found it. Found what? Subterranean pleasure district, but they only let in the super rich, and even then just a select few elites. Well, it was all an urban legend, but it's real. How'd you find it? Well, I was sneaking a nap down in the manhole when I heard someone come in. Why would you try to nap in there? What little I know of sewers says you don't want to be in there any longer than you need to. That is not a good place to hunker down. Who? I think it was the Big Cheese himself, Florist of Psy. He's the info broker who calls the shots down there. He's wearing some real flashy clothes. Kind of just see on magazines in the waiting room of the dentist office. And he kept on going down the tunnel until he disappeared. When I took a look later, I found a door at the end. Where'd it go? I don't know. Didn't open it. The hell? Why not? It was a really heavy door. Couldn't get it to budge. Bet there's some trick to it only the florist knows. If the rumors about the florist are true, I'd rather keep my nose on my face than poke it where it doesn't belong. Then again, that stuff's all hearsay and tabloid gossip. No idea where the legend ends and the truth begins. All I know is what I saw with my own eyes. Just remember, you promised to keep this a secret. Don't worry, I ain't telling no one. So this guy ain't feeding me a big crock of shit. I ought to check out the manhole in Children's Park. Also, excuse me, drink time. Ah, we're getting somewhere. It's highlighted on the map. What's this? Oh, it's a beer bottle. And now it's a makeshift shiv. Excuse me. That looks important. I need to get down that manhole. You're in my way. Yo, this is our turf. We don't have to do shit for you. I get it. That Pops here lives down there. Like a sewer rat? It's freaking hilarious. let you through, but you'll have to pay the toll to get into this hole. And if I don't, then we'll beat you to a bloody pulp. That's right, so I suggest you just pay up, Pops. What a joke. Hey, fucking excuse me? Screwed with the wrong crew. Shut your trap and let's go. I want to see you try and beat me to a bloody pulp. You asked for it, old man. I find it funny that people look at Sajima here. It's like, yeah, I can take the shaped gorilla, no problem. And they're panicking. Seriously, this isn't quite a human. A bear escaped the local zoo as far as I'm concerned. Throw time. Sorry, no more, please. Yeah, we don't want any more trouble. Just shut up and step aside, and don't want to see you around Kamurocho no more. Yes, sir, we're out of here. Sajima can enter manholes. He can access the underground route from these manholes and go to various areas in Kamurocho. Oh! Hey! You know what I just realized? Mining. Which I wanted to do, except when I went to go heal myself, I ended up locked out. Okay, I must have talked to this guy. No, I just gained 500 for it. Huh. Oh, we're here again. Hell is with this place? You know, part of me has to wonder how you'd build an entire freaking palace underground without people noticing. Because that's when you're working at a scale where it's hard not to notice. Ah, there you are. Who in the goddamn... I've been waiting for you, Taiga Sejima. While you've been looking for me, I've had my eye on you. So, is there something you want to ask me? Yeah. So, what's the deal with this purgatory joint? You know that entertainment area you saw as you came in? Kinda hard to miss. Well, I built it myself years ago. What you see, I created. Kamurocho's rich and famous come here from all quarters for a taste of the pleasures they can't get above ground. Excuse me. We cater every taste, no matter how decadent. Gambling, sex, things of that nature. Normally, potential clients are carefully screened before I let them in, though I've made an exception in your case. But these pleasures are going to cost you. Just be careful the place doesn't suck you in. Don't forget, You're a man on a mission. Time for some answers. Okay, now we ask about the florist. Folks call you some kind of info broker. That they do. I'm a dealer, and the drug I sell is intel. Information on everything that goes down in Kamurocho eventually reaches my ear, one way or another. I have a network of informers at my fingertips and surveillance cameras mounted all over town. I've got eyes in every nook and cranny. You being here means there's something you want to know. Something only I can find out for you. Yeah, I'm looking for Hideki Sasai, patriarch of the Sasai family. Or at least he was back in 85. Know where he's at? I do, but my intel doesn't come cheap. Name your price. Let's say 10 million yen. That joke? I ain't holding that kind of cash, but you already know that, don't you? Of course, I wouldn't be much of an info dealer if I didn't. But you do have another option. There's something you could do for me instead. Yeah, let's hear it. Follow me. What kind of place is this? Underground Coliseum. Only VIP members are allowed to spectate the fights here. I'm guessing you're not inviting me to watch. Exactly. I want you to enter the exhibition deathmatch I'm holding. Deathmatch? That's right. Bonafide deathmatch. Not like the fake crap they show on TV. 2 fighters enter the ring, only one walks out alive. I'm not going to force you against your will, but if you can't pay, this is your only option to obtain the info on your old boss. Fine, I'm in. It's settled then. There's only one rule. Weapons and medicines are strictly forbidden during the match. Now, I suggest you go prepare yourself. Come see me when you're ready to begin. Whoops. Looks like SiriBot caught someone. You know what? We are drowning in random items. Do I have any weaker healing items? Yeah, let's just use this. There we go. Make a save in case it all goes sideways. I take it you're ready to enter the Coliseum. Yeah, I'm ready. All right, then let's go.
第3632回羽室町地下闘技場トーナメント。ここで優勝者のエキシビションデスマッチを行います。青コーナーより挑戦者冴島大河の入場です。25年前たった一人で敵対する組織に立ち向かい18人もの極道者をこの世から消し去った伝説のヒットマン裏切りと復讐の脱獄囚冴島大河。赤コーナーよりチャンピオンの入場です。この男が闘技場に姿を現してから約半年間百戦無敗幾多の戦争をくぐり抜けた不死身の男地下闘技場現チャンピオンイワン・イブラヒモビッチ。
Oh, there's the cage. I was wondering about that. Didn't there used to be a cage? I thought there was a cage. There's our cage.
この試合特別ルールで行います。この戦いにドローはありません。どちらかの死をもって勝敗を決める非常のデスマッチ。今本部で
This is going to be rather annoying, isn't it? Yeah, I'm just going to keep eating that, aren't I? There we go, that helps. Yep, I pushed it. Must have been just a split second too late. There we go. Hey, shouldn't we all be giving thumbs down? What kind of Coliseum is this?
誰や今俺に一人増えても問題ない言うたやつはお前かお前かお前ら殺せ殺せ言うてるけどもやなこん中でほんまに人殺した奴がおるんかこらええか教えといたるわ人を殺すっちゅうんはな人を殺すっちゅうんはなごっつ怖いもんなんじゃ25年前のあの日から俺は毎日必ず夢を見る18人殺した日の夢や殴った奴の方の感触骨が砕ける瞬間の音悲鳴死んでいった奴の顔全部が事細かに夢に出る死んだ人間の家族に申し訳ないとかそんなんは当然思うせやけどなそんなもんちゃうね 人を殺したらな、殺した人間は恐怖から逃げられへんねん。毎日毎日怖い思いせなあかんねん。それがどんなに苦しいことかお前らにわかるか。くだらんこんな勝負は。俺は降りる。
Must be end of chapter.
Na.
Hold up. Why? I had a feeling you weren't just another psychopath. The hell does that mean? If you had killed Ivan, I would have denied your request. Excuse me? People come here to see blood, but letting my prize fighters murder each other would be bad business. I'm relieved to see that there's some humanity left in you. Get to the point. I'll tell you what you want to know. Where Sasai is. Deathmatch back at the Underground Coliseum was a test. What was that supposed to mean? I wanted to see how he'd act under those circumstances. Hope you don't hold it against me, but it was necessary. Relax. Ivan will survive. Hell, he'll be back in the ring in a week at most. But for now, he's in the hospital. That's quite a beating he gave him. Well, at least I know he's alright. Now, as for the request about your patriarch's fate following that incident 25 years ago, after Sasai stepped down in 1985, the Ueneo Sewa clan put a hit on him, forcing him to go into hiding. Several months later, someone brought him down here to Purgatory. He was barely clinging to life. He's been living on the streets since then. What? Tell me Sasai-san's still alive? Yes. It was all we could do to keep him from dying. He's almost now, but he's still in Kamurocho. I see. That said, what? He's probably, how shall I say, not the man you remember. Huh? I'll have him brought over right now. Here? Yeah, that's right. Bring him in. That's him. Do you know who brought Sasai down here? Half dead a quarter century ago? It's Goro Majima. What? I can only assume Majima was trying to protect Sasai from the Uneo Sewa clan after you were gone. Sasai-san?
Oyaji. Oyaji. Sasai no Oyaji. Oyaji. 冴島です。今帰ってきました。
無駄だ。もうこの男に自立した意識はない。いくら話しかけても反応することはない。
親父、俺です。帰ってきたんです。親父。
さあ。
親父。ん？
さあ。さあ。さあ。
親父。
Careful, man. You'll break something.
なんでなんでや
Had some time to take it all in? Yeah, I owe you one. Thanks for letting me see him again. A deal's a deal, so what do we do now? One more thing I gotta find out. You and Majima? Yeah, I kinda know what really happened back in 85. Wanna hear it straight from his mouth. Hey, have I spent half my life behind bars for nothing? Can't go on without knowing. That reminds me, you broke yourself out of prison, right? Seeing the police are hot on your tail. Heard they got wind of you being sighted in Camarocho. See, he's crawling with cops right now. Shit. Barely alone until things calm down. Still have that hideout, don't you? Yep. Then wait out there for a while. Should be safe from the police as long as you stay on the ground. You look big enough to handle a manhole cover. Use those to access the sewers and you'll be able to move freely. Right outside here, there's an entrance to an underground passage. It'll take you to one of Camarocho's manholes. I suggest using those manholes whenever you find them. Help you get back to your hideout undetected. Gotcha. Thanks. Again, you don't just build that underground without people wondering what all the noise is about. Plus, it's something about passing underground to get back to Camarocho. But first, I know I saw a light. That means there's like a key or something somewhere down here. Where would it have been? Oh, this is a little annoying. I might have just simply... Oh, nope, there it is. There we go. Oh, right, I had space. Gotta stay out of the cop's sight until I make it to the hideout. Hey, wait, Sajima-san. Excuse me. I just watched you fight. It was impressive how you withstood all that pain. I was moved. Who the hell are ya? Oh, sorry. My name is Sodachi. I run a dojo in the neighborhood. Well, what do you want with me? Tell you the truth, I was hoping you could help me with something. Help ya? Yeah, but let's talk in my dojo. That way you can see it for yourself. It's really close by. Got a little time to spare? We're here now. Fine, but make it quick. Great! Woohoo! Just follow me and we'll be there in a jiffy. This place ain't bad. I knew you'd think so. Put all my hard-earned savings into making it this way. It's always been my dream to run my own dojo. Impressive, but there ain't no one here. That's the problem. Truth is, I only have one apprentice at the moment. One? Hey, enough to wash the floor. Exactly. It's a good location, though, and there were a good number of apprentices at first, but everybody quit within days. What are you doing wrong? It's probably my fault because I'm no good. No good? Yeah, truth is, I'm a terrible fighter. I've never even won a single fight. Not even once. Huh? So how the hell do you train your apprentices? Poorly. But my theory on fighting... Oh, dear God, it's worse than I thought. Theory on fighting. Guys, I think he's an ideas man. That's right. For years, I've been conducting thorough research on how to become the strongest fighter by defeating my opponents. Please tell me you've got something better than Street Fighter. Nobody can beat me when it comes to theory. I've come this far just by believing in my theory. As long as I follow it, I know I can train a great apprentice, even if I myself am weak. But, you know, it's just a theory. But it turns out no apprentice will trust a weak teacher. It's just a matter of time before the dojo is forced to close its doors for good. Thought I best to follow my dream of training a champion, but to no avail. I see. But it's hard having your dreams crushed after building such a fine dojo. Yeah, and that's why I've asked you here today, Sajima-san. Would you work with me to help train my apprentices? Me? Yes, after watching you fight at the Underground Coliseum, I knew you were the one I've been looking for. You're not only a great fighter, but you also show compassion, even to your opponents. I'm sure apprentices will look up to you. Of course, I'll support you the best I can. Please, please, Sajima-san. I can't give up now. Yeah, okay, we're doing this. Fine, I ain't making no promises, but I'll see what I can do. Thank you, you won't regret it. Now, Sajima-san, I formally welcome you to Sodachi Dojo. Hey, Sensei. Oh, Hide-chan, perfect timing. Please let me introduce you to Hideo Sugiyama-kun. Hide-chan is my dojo's one and only apprentice. Hide-chan, this is Sajima-san. He'll be teaching here for a while. He's an amazing fighter, and when I say amazing, I mean out of this world amazing. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's great. Nice to meet you. Hideo Sugiyama. But you can call me Hideo. I look forward to being your student. Nice to meet you. Now, how about we get to training right away? Our goal is to make Hide-chan a champion of the rookie tournament. Rookie tournament? What the hell's that? Oh, sorry. Didn't explain that yet, did I? Coliseum holds regular tournaments that are only open to rookie fighters, with the purpose of finding the next star fighter. Excuse me. Winning the tournament will earn you recognition as a full-fledged fighter and the opportunity to enter other tournaments in the Coliseum. Underground Coliseum fighters are the true cream of the crop. Since the rookie tournament is full of rookies, we hope to become Underground Coliseum fighters someday. The fights are always fierce. Didn't have that when I thought. I heard you were especially nominated. People with astounding strength and a good record are nominated to gain immediate entry. By the way, if you win the rookie tournament, both the fighter and the dojo receive prize money. If I had that money, I'm sure I'd be able to renovate this dojo up quite nicely. I get it. Like killing two birds with one stone, right? Exactly. Well, that's enough explaining. Let's get to work. I'm looking forward to training with you, Sejima-sensei. You'll be in charge of arranging the training menu, and he has 4 regular slots and 1 special slot. These 5 slots will equal 1 turn. I'll choose a special slot for now. You'll be in charge of selecting the regular slots. After you're done, press begin to begin training. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it once you get started. Let's do it. Train your apprentices and have them win the tournament within 50 turns. The sooner they win, the better the prize money in the evaluation. You can earn the most prize money by having your apprentice win within 15 turns. After that, the amount will start to decrease every 5 turns. Train your apprentices efficiently so that they are able to win as few turns as possible. It's like club management, but, you know, with more concussions. According to Sodachi's plan, it's time for a meeting with you, but I ain't the meeting type. How about we do this over drinks? Okay, I'd love to. Sounds great. You can talk over drinks to develop a relationship of trust. This is the fundamental principle of my theory of fighting. Right. Let's go, Hideo. Of course. Well, what about me? Huh? What do you want? Oh, nothing. Don't worry about me. Have a good time. Nice cold beer's the best, especially after a hard day of training. Got that right, mate. Got that right. So tell me, why'd you decide to start fighting? Reason I started? It's not a very noble reason, but just tell me already. I did it to get a girl that I like to notice me. What are you talking about? There's this girl named Mayuko-chan that I've had a crush on for a while. She's really cute and sweet. Possible I'd like to make her my girlfriend, but I'm not very special and I lack confidence. She's sure to say no even if I could ask her. Huh, so you want to get stronger and gain confidence in yourself. Exactly. Want to become a man that's worthy to be by her side. Start fighting to gain the confidence to ask her out. It's an impure reason, right? Nah, the reason you start ain't important. It's what you do afterwards that counts. Follow through on what you decide, that's what men do. If you really like that girl, give it everything you got. Show her what you can do. Sejima-san, thank you. I'll train hard so that I can be proud of who I am. Looks like he's pretty motivated now. Guess I can give some good advice sometimes. Welcome back. Do you have a good time? It's important to develop trust, so make sure you take your apprentice out for drinks again sometime. Greater the trust, the more the apprentice listens to you, meaning more efficient trading. Try building a good relationship with Hide-chan. That's it for today. Gotta tell you, teaching's a lot harder than I expected. No worries, you'll get the hang of it in no time. Just keep doing what you're doing. Who's that sleeping over there? You know where your apprentice is? Oh. That's Fukushi Oshiai-kun. He doesn't pay the monthly fee, so he isn't an apprentice. It seems that he just likes it here. Comes by to take naps during the afternoon. Don't worry about him, okay? He isn't a bad guy, but he's definitely not a nice guy either. Fukushi Ochiai, huh? Wonder what he wants. Well, enough about that. Thank you very much for your time today. Come by train apprentices whenever you want, just like you did today. We're always here at the dojo, so feel free to stop by anytime, please. Also, if there's anything you didn't understand, just read the Sodachi notebook on the bench over there. It'll explain everything. Sodachi notebook, huh? Gotcha. I'll read when I'm having trouble. Alright then, see you next time. Fighting Theory Part 2, Mastering Finishing Moves. During this session, you can teach apprentices finishing moves that can sway the outcome of a match. Teachable moves will be added to the list accordingly. Just select a move that you want to teach your apprentice. These moves can usually be taught in one training session, but 2 sessions may be needed as each apprentice has his own strengths. Also, the number of finishing moves that you can teach will increase as you learn more moves yourself. For an apprentice to use a finishing move during a fight, he must have the move equipped. It's your job to instruct him when to use it. However, for some reason, apprentices don't feel trusted when instructed to use finishing moves, so trust decreases a little with each use. Only use finishing moves at decisive moments. General just believing in your apprentice and watch over them during their fights. Teaching your apprentices your own moves is like a father transmitting knowledge to his son. This is the most exciting part of teaching. This is how the threads of history are spun. Ah, it's so moving. But now it's time to start weaving our own history. Alright, I'll go ahead according to plan and teach you a big finishing move. Which move should I teach him? Interesting. One of my revelation moves are here. Sure, I got it down now. Give it a try. Go easy on me, please. Good. Just right that time. Don't forget what he learned. Part 2 has 3 fishing moves. I'm glad you were able to learn it. Ow. Takes time to remember such a hard move in one training session. Want to keep going and try and learn another? Yes, sir. You bet I do. What? You're kidding, right? Not 2 in a row. During sparring, you'll be able to exchange direct blows with your apprentice. Even an exceptional fighter cannot gauge a student's growth by watching alone. Experience your student's growth through sparring. Also, don't take it easy on them. Show them your true power if you want your apprentice to grow as fighters. Teacher and apprentice engaging in fist-to-fist communication. Well, that is a beautiful sight. Lions, the king of all beasts, are known to push their cubs off cliffs. And do you know why? Because they love them, that's why. I mean, there is one guy who famously chucked his son off a cliff, but, I think there was a lot of love lost in that incident. Just saying. Well, Tsujima-san, show your apprentice how much you love them by using those fists of yours. No point in doing this unless I go all out. Same goes for you, Hideo. You got it? Right, I'll give it everything I got. An attempt was made. Well, that was a great fight. I was sparring with your apprentice. Ichan got beaten up pretty bad, but it seems like it was a real learning experience for him. Couldn't ask for anything more. This is how the teacher-apprentice relationship will grow deeper, so make sure you keep sparring. It's a quick way to learn, and I can just watch. Apparently we cannot go over to the weirdo in the corner right now. I'm guessing his stamina slowly recharges over time. Which means we'd have to remember to... Oh, I didn't mean to make a new save. Oh well. We'll have to remember to go back every once in a while. Been out here a while now. Best hustle on back to the hideout without the copper spotting me. Oh, Joel, if he sees me, he's sure to come running. Better move carefully. Oh, hey, it's the mall ninja. Good, my beloved pupil. I'm going to impart some knowledge to you. Listen well and engrave it into your heart. Yes, sir. I'm not bald. Totally. I'm sorry, but that's a bald sorry. I mean bald sorry. I mean bold-faced lie. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Wait, aren't you? Hi. I'm Kamiyama. We met in Okinawa, remember? I was able to escape in all the chaos during your prison break. Wait, am I after you or anything? I mean, compared to you, I'm small fry, so nobody's coming after me. Still, I thought I should be careful anyway, so I decided to stay here for the time being. I'm starting a business on the roof over there. Business is utilizing my expertise in mod development. I've still got to get things ready, but come by again soon. My little brother's in town too, specializing in weapons. Maybe you should stop by and see him too. I think he set up shop in the far alley by West Park. Not a terminal curiosity. Looks like it's locked. Oh well. Here I was hoping I could be curious and poke my nose in. Okay. Screw you. I hope you get fired, you good for nothing manager. Oh, crap. Did you hear all that? See, I used to be a hostess, right? And I quit when I graduated college and started working at this dream company. My manager is totally worthless. Wish I could just sock him in the face and quit all dramatic like, but I really want this job. So whenever I feel like quitting, I come to Kamurocho and share my anger from the rooftops. Strangely enough, all my experiences I gained here as a host, this has actually really helped in my current job. Maybe you'll get something out of your experience in Kamurocho too. Oh, right. So much better after mentioning you. Maybe I should grab a co-worker to run into instead of forcing Kamurocho to hear it all the time. I forgot. We've orbs. Okay. Okay. Had a text message to make sure it wasn't family. It was spam. Oh boy. And they sent me all the way back. I'm going to walk away. There we go. Yeah, we just speed through this, cleared it all already. Go into the parking lot. Okay, up to here. Talk to the girl and match through it real quick for a free 500. Okay, that way is totally a dead end. Okay, that almost got ugly. I think we're past all the cops. From here on in, we can get to the hideout while staying underground. Never mind, I am a liar. Okay, we're good. Oh, this weirdo again.
Sama, 冴島の旦那、この男が勝手に入ってきて。
誰よお前。
真島組の南っちゅうもんや。あんたが冴島さんか。
真島組やと。何しに来たんや。
Whoa, down boy. Didn't come here looking for a fight. It's just like I came in to say hi. Gramps and his lame ass friends jumped me, so you know. What do you want? Boss is asking for you. Word is you two were bros back in the day. Majima wants to meet. Says to stop by the office tomorrow night. Where? Millennium Tower. You know, the eyesore scraping the sky like it's nobody's business. Now, knowing the boss, he's probably got some fucked up shit waiting for you on the top floor. I'd come prepared if I was you. Hey, sup? Give a message to Majima. Best have some damn good answers, Ray. Not he's getting his shit kicked in. Think you could go all medieval on the boss man? No dig, but he'll straight up kill ya. See ya. Best grab some shit-eye before I sell the score tomorrow night. Night's the showdown with old Majima. Kamarocho's still swimming with cops, Sajima-san. You can't risk moving above ground. If you're meeting at the Millennium Tower tonight, then maybe you should rest here until nightfall. In the meantime, I'll go scope out the best route to get you there in one piece. Much obliged. Just let me know when you want to rest up. I'll stay put until then. Guess I got some time till sundown. We should make a save. I say we gun it. Catch some D's before it gets dark, Sajima-san? Yeah, I think I'll kick back a little. Sounds good. I'll check out the best routes we have for you to get to Millennium Tower in the meantime. Sure you want to go, Sajima-san? Yeah, time to sell the score for all that shit my boss and I've been through since 85. 5 years is a long-ass wait, man. Tell me, kid. Only one problem. The streets are still swarming with cops. No way you'll make it to Millennium Tower above ground. How do I get there? Take the north side exit to go topside, then go underground from the back of the Millennium Tower and exit Shichifuku parking lot. Next, head to the rooftop from Pink Alley and go a little south before returning to ground level. After that, head south from the ramen shop, go through the basement parking lot, past the central sewer, and come out a manhole in front of the Millennium Tower. Sounds pretty fucking complicated, but I think I got it. You'll be fine as long as you can avoid the cops. Sorry, man. Wish I could do more to help. Heh, you done more than enough. Thanks for everything, kiddo. You bet.
冴島さん、最後に俺に一つ教えてください。冴島さんは後悔してないんですか？25年ですよね。いくら親父のためとはいえ25年もの時間たった一人無所にいて、それで後悔はないんですか？
なんでそないなこと聞くんや。
いや、ちょっとどうしても聞いてみたくて。
そうか。お前も今からなんやでかいことでもしでかそうと思ってんのか。それで迷ってんねやろ。後悔か。ないことはないな。人をこの手で殺したっちゅうことは後悔しとる。後悔しきれんくらいにな。そやけど親父のために無所に入ったとか、それが25年も続いたとか、そんなんは後悔してへん。
どうして冴島さんはそんなに強いんですか？
別に強ないよ。ただこの世界に入るときに兄弟と決めたんや。極道っちゅう生き方を貫こうてな。人からはヤクザ言われるかもしれへんけど、俺は極道っちゅう生き方をプライド持って選んだんや。俺の極道は仁義のためにあるんや。
冴島さん、
25年前、もし俺があの場から逃げ出しとったら、そんな仁義に反したことした自分が許せんようになって、今よりもっと後悔しているはずや。キドちゃん、腹くくれ。極道の勝負っちゅうのは一度しかない。自分の人生かけてでも勝負する価値のある瞬間が来た時は、腹くくって勝負せえや。後悔する生き方だけはするんやないで。
はい。
頑張るんやで。ほなな。
Above ground for the theater, past the parking lot, under Nakamichi Street, and next to manhole from the Millennium Tower. You know what? Oof. Sorry about this, but I feel myself fading right now. So I think I'm gonna call it here and save the epic showdown for Thursday because I'm tired. Then again, I did, like I said, I walked a bit more than perhaps I should have given my disability. Hey, it got me pretzels and it got the vote done. So, wait. Proof my brain is a little on the parts. Let's save again just to be safe. Okay, now I know I saved. Okay, now I'm just gonna... Anyone in Eldenwood up to something right now? Quite a few people right now. That's surprising. You know what? We got Lizard Guy 3 playing Grim Fandangle. That's a good one. It's actually on a list of stuff I gotta stream at some point, so let's go say hi. Oof, I'll get back to this Thursday and hopefully be a lot more alert at the time. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, and also, I guess, if it's not too late yet, it would be over here. Go vote. Later.